The best answers come from asking the right people the right questions. Our advanced multi-question branching lets you choose the questions participants are asked based on their answers to a combination of earlier questions. For example, participants who attend an event 2 years in a row would see a different follow-up than those who attended 1 year and not the other. To get started, organize your rules. In this survey, answers to the first 2 questions determine who sees which pages. Consider making a diagram to outline the movement of your participants through the pages of your survey. If someone answers yes to both questions, they'll move on to page 2. If they answer yes to question 1 and no to question 2, they'll go to page 3. If they answer no to question 1 and yes to question 2, they'll go to page 4. If they answer no to both questions, they'll move on to page 5. After that, everyone should end on page 6. Once all of your questions have been created, make sure they're on the right pages, since branching is a page-to-page function. Plus, set your decision questions as mandatory to be sure participants respond. To apply your rules, click on Logic on the Design menu bar and choose Multi-Question Branching. Then, find your first decision question. The first rule consists of 2 conditions. Yes to both questions 1 and 2. Select question 1, choose Is one of the following, then Yes, and add another condition. Next, select question 2. Pick Is one of the following, then Yes. Now, define the new rule based on the conditions created above. In this case, since both A1 and A2 must be satisfied, select All. You may also select any or define custom conditions by writing your own rule. Now, choose the next page participants should see when the rule is satisfied. Your first rule is set. Anyone whose answers match this rule will follow this path. If not, the system will check for matches to the next rule. For the next rule, select question 1, Is one of the following, Yes, and add condition. Then choose question 2, Is one of the following, and No. Finally, if all of these conditions are met, go to page 3. Save, and you're set. Repeat the same steps with each of the remaining rules. Once all of the rules are entered, save and return to Designer. To make sure all participants end up on page 6, use single question branching. No matter their answer, everyone who sees page 2 should go next to page 6. Set the same path on pages 3 and 4. Participants on page 5 will automatically be taken to the next page by default. Preview the survey to test all the rules. According to the first rule, selecting Yes to both questions 1 and 2 should lead to page 2, then to page 6. Looks good. Check the second rule. Yes to question 1 and No to question 2 should lead to 3, then to 6. Great! Learn all you can from your target participants with multi-question branching. In return for shorter and more relevant surveys, they'll thank you with improved engagement and higher response rates.